Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bjorn and I am currently in Africa. That is why this channel is called Bjorn in Africa. I am in Kenya, Nairobi, Kenya to be precise. And my friends, welcome back to my channel, and make sure to subscribe as well by clicking the subscription button, liking and sharing this video with all your friends and family. The purpose of this video today is to give an update about the situation on the ground in Uganda as it relates to Martha. Now, the last video I did was about Martha Martha trying to get a shop in Uganda, and we located that shop, and it was gonna be a rent. We was gonna have to pay a rent for that shop, and the plan was to get a manager to manage the shop, and Martha partner with that manager in order for her to have some type of support. But my friends, that will no longer work because number one, Martha was uncomfortable with that scenario. She said she's not comfortable being in a shop like that with a manager, and she's not sure how it's gonna work out, and she's very worried I'm not gonna be there. She told me that she would prefer to do her own business, like what I found her doing, selling maize on the side of the street. She would like to do something like that, but with support, she could enhance that and get all equipment and so, like a stall, a roadside stall, pots, plates, and she would like to fry chips and continue to roast her maize. Now I listened to her, and I said I'm not gonna be there. I understand your concerns, and I think we're gonna go with that. Because this is all about you, which is Martha. This is all about Martha. This is not about me. This is not about a manager. This is not about anybody else. This is about Martha. So I thought about it and I said, if this is what Martha wants, then we are going to do it. And number two, in regards, it worked out good because we don't have the money right now to pay for rent for that shop, to stock it up, and all of that. That is going to cost money, and to pay a manager to be there. That is not, we don't have the money for that, and it's going to take the attention away from Martha. So her concerns are valid, so I would have decided not to pursue the shop any longer. Maybe in the future, once Martha builds her own business on her own, she can branch off into opening a shop on her own. But for now, to throw her into that situation with a manager and a shop and pay rent and have to stock, it is too much for a 16-year-old girl with a young daughter, just maybe 14 months old, baby gift. And many of you would have commented as well. You didn't like the idea about putting Martha in a shop with a manager. So everything worked out for a good, my friends. And also hairdressing. Martha would like to do hairdressing. I have a little notepad here that I jot some notes on so I won't forget anything, and it just dropped. So that is what I have, and I'm kind of scanning through it. But in regards to the hairdressing, remember I told you that Martha is very skilled in regards to hairdressing. So she is gonna continue try to get clients in the village and continue to pursue that career on the side while she sells her roadside chips and maize. That is what she plans to sell at a small stall on the roadside. And her progress, let's talk a little bit about her progress. Remember, I met Martha on the street selling maize. She was living in deplorable conditions. With your help, we would have removed her from that condition. We got her into a nice home. You would have seen the video. You could check my YouTube channel. You would have seen the video that we posted when she moved into that home. So Martha is now living in that home, and a lot of the money that was given was spent in rent. We paid 3 months rent up front, and we also bought some furniture, including a bed, some dishes, gas tank, and some other home appliances. Food have to go into the house, and some other minor appliances that will go into a home. Martha went and she got them. So that's where the money went. And also, you know, unforeseen expenses. A lot of the money went into transportation. Baby Gift got sick several times. She had to go to the hospital, get medication. This is a serious project that I would have gotten myself into. I didn't know that it was gonna be like this. It's like Martha is a young girl. She's 16 years old, and she has a young daughter. So Martha is not as experienced as a grown woman, and her daughter, she's gonna get sick. She's a baby. She's gonna get sick. She picked up little injuries here and there, had to go to the hospital, and you know, all of those are expenses, and continued food as well for her and Baby Gift. Because remember, when I met her, Martha said she sometime went 2 days without food, and sometime Baby Gift would have only had 1 meal a day. All of that would have changed because of your tremendous support. Martha is now getting 3 meals a day. She's now in a better home, better environment. It's just that we have to maintain that level of support. And part of her concern was that, remember the last video I did, that when I was leaving, I actually told Martha that I'm gonna leave Uganda and go back to Kenya the same day that I did the video. So you would have seen she wasn't that happy, and she then developed a lot of concerns. Like she was wondering, is the support is gonna if the support is gonna continue. She was very concerned about that. To have somebody around to listen to her, to ask for support, all of that would have been lost with my departure from Uganda, and she was very concerned about all of that. And those concerns are valid, because I understand, and so that is why she wasn't that happy. And she was also concerned about this big shop with the manager. I'm not gonna be there, and she's just gonna be there with the manager. She's not sure if she's gonna get any support. She's not sure if she's gonna get paid. She doesn't. It was too big. It was too much all at once for her. But things would have stabilized a little bit since that. Martha would have gone off, and she would have gotten some basic items to enhance her roadside business that she had before. She would have gotten dishes, forks, pots, pans, cooking oil, salt, things like that, to start up a small roadside business. And but she would need more items. But my concern with that is that we have to have some money for Martha to buy food until she start turning significant money in the business so that she could buy food on her own. So we cannot spend off all the money we have, which is very little at this point. We cannot spend off all of that in business items. She still have to get food on a daily basis. So it's a fine line. We have to balance the stuff for the business and food and unforeseen expenses like baby getting sick, injury, transportation costs, all of that we have to take into consideration. So what Martha needs right now is continued support. So this is why I am asking you to continue to send your donations so that we could continue to support Martha. I'm no longer there, but I'm getting the money to her by way of like mobile banking. That money is sent to her very easily. So I would like for you to continue to support Martha and until she could get her business up and running very well, so that she could buy her own food and she could pay her own rent, because this venture would have cost me some of my own money as well. And I didn't expect this to be like this. I didn't expect it to be this long. But this Martha is 16 years old. She is 2 years away from 18. She's a refugee from South Sudan, so she doesn't have proper ID and all of that. So it's a lot of things that she needs to fix. 2 years from now, she'll be 18. She'll be an adult. Hopefully the business will be up and running and doing well. She could get her proper ID and so. And baby gift needs to go to school soon, because baby gift is 1 year and I think 4 months. So maybe in the next year and a half she needs to get into nursery or preschool. All of that is going to cost money. So I would like for you, if you would have donated already, to continue whatever you can send. It will go a long way in continuing the living expenses with Martha, and also some of it can be used to enhance the business as well. So that is all I would have come here for, to give you an update on how things are going with Martha, and so that you could know that I'm trying still, and that things are going good still. It's just that we need to keep it going that way, and we cannot afford for Martha to end back up into that place that she was before. It's gonna be hard when I'm around, but anything can happen. But with your support, I'm confident that it will not happen, and we will keep Martha growing onto further heights, and she will excel in business. She herself needs to go back to school, but one step at a time. First, the business needs to be up and running, and the baby gift needs to get into school, and she needs to cover her living expenses. Because remember a video I did some time ago that Martha was trying to get into a training school, a skill training school. The problem was that the training school there was boarding only, which means Martha would have to live in that school in a room somewhere. And she has a baby, so that was not allowed. So she couldn't continue with that. That's the unfortunate thing about teenage pregnancy. So number one, Martha is a refugee. She is like a refugee from South Sudan. She fled the war there in South Sudan. Her father died in the war. Her mother is still there in a village struggling. Martha is on her own in Uganda. She is now in a better place, but she needs to continue support so that she could start up a business and support herself. And I'm also in the process of trying to get her like a female guardian, like somebody just to mentor her. And it's very difficult to get that in a place like Uganda because there are many young girls like Martha there. Many young girls who they don't really pay much importance to those type of things. Unfortunate, but we have to work with what we have. So the plan is to keep Martha in the home, get her business up and running so that she can support her rent eventually, and she could buy herself food eventually. She could send baby gift to school and she could go back to school all on her own. We're trying to get Martha in to be independent so that she won't need donations forever. But for now, she really still need the donations because she's still young and she's still trying to um, settle herself. So my friends, thank you for watching this video. It was great being here to give you an update on the situation that with Martha, and I'm asking you to please continue to support. I'm going to leave the link in this video in the section below. You could click the GoFundMe link and you could donate. Anything at all would go a long way in paying for Martha's living expenses and to buy other items for her business. So thank you for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe, like and share. This is Bjorn and I am in Africa, thus the channel Bjorn in Africa. I'm signing out for now. I'll see you again in the next video. Oh, and make sure to watch the ads. Watch all the ads on this video because by watching the ads, I will make a little something from YouTube. And I would appreciate you watching the ads so that I could make a little something from YouTube. So watch all the ads, even if you have to watch it, turn it on and leave and come back. No problem. Just watch the ads so that I could make something so that I can support myself, just like Martha. And see you again in the next video. Much love. Bye-bye.